Companies such as Dove, L'Oreal, and Maybelline all endorse products that give off the idea that a woman needs to be perfect. Whether it be wearing makeup that hides one's flaws or a magazine that says how to get the perfect body, these companies advertise products that promote low self-esteem in women, which leads to more sales and more money being made. It all starts when a young girl, around 5 or 6, gets her first Barbie doll. The typical blonde-haired, blue-eyed dream girl with no imperfections. This is when the idea of having the perfect look is first introduced. Until just recently, the Barbie trademark did not include women of color or women of plus-size stature. The Barbie is a symbol of beauty that convinces young girls that they must look this way or they are not considered beautiful. These perfect dolls are played with all day long, and it is the only form of a woman that a young girl truly sees. Along with this comes the Disney princesses, a group of young women that millions of girls look up to from a young age. These fictional characters set a high standard of beauty that is simply unattainable by any woman, let alone a young girl. Take the classic princess, Cinderella. In her story, she was never considered beautiful or noticed until she was put into an extravagant gown with a flawless persona. Little girls see these princesses as the ideal woman that they want to be when they grow up. This idea of beauty is not just when you are a young girl, but later leads into teenage and adult years. Open a magazine up, such as Cosmopolitan or Marie Claire, and phrases such as how to get the perfect body or 10 new makeup looks that will have the guys begging for you can be seen. Magazines endorse brands that make women feel bad about themselves, to which, in return, lead them to spending money on beauty-enhancing products such as makeup. Have you ever walked into a store such as Walmart or CVS and seen the aisles upon aisles of beauty products? Well, millions of dollars are made because of these aisles. Makeup is advertised as a way to turn oneself into a beautiful woman. It is being taught that women need makeup in order to meet society standards. Because of these advertisements by companies, women feel less confident in themselves, so they turn to these products to feel beautiful. Take, for instance, the makeup product called foundation. This is used to cover up any imperfections in a woman's skin and allows them to have a flawless complexion. A woman is told that unless she is wearing makeup, she cannot obtain true beauty. The average drugstore foundation bottle is around $8 to $10. However, higher-end foundations can reach up to $30. A typical woman can go through a foundation bottle in a month or so. That is over $100 being spent on just foundation per year alone. These companies are benefiting financially from convincing women that they are not up to par when it comes to the beauty standards of today's society. The only outcome that is seen by large beauty corporations is the amount of money that is made. Not once does a company think about the effect their advertisements have on a woman. By creating the idea that a woman must change herself to be beautiful, can cause them to have low self-esteem, which can later lead to severe anxiety and depression. If someone's view of themselves is a negative one, they can go through life feeling inadequate, unlovable, and unworthy. Companies feed off this and use it as a way to increase their sales. Not only can low self-esteem lead to anxiety and depression, but it can also lead to eating disorders, which could later lead to death. One's attitude towards himself can play a major role in the development of eating disorders such as anorexia or bulimia. The insecurities of women are being exploited by companies. By showing a woman a picture of a skinny model and labeling that as the only form of beauty, this could have a negative reaction, which could result in these women stooping to unhealthy methods of obtaining this perfect body. Corporations put out products and advertisements that convince women that they are not considered beautiful because they do not meet society's standards of beauty. By convincing women that this is true, it increases companies' profits coming from beauty and health products. Whether it is young girls being influenced by Barbie dolls or older women being influenced by their favorite magazines, the idea of the perfect woman is being taught. If one does not meet this ideal, then they are made to feel bad about themselves. This can lead to low self-esteem, which could later cause women to harm themselves. Beauty corporations exploit these insecurities in order to gain